I was going to say, Muller, as well, you will be gutted to hear that according to this latest report from Forbes, we're not going to get Eternals 2, Captain Marvel 3, or Ant-Man 4, because they've all apparently been cancelled as Disney is scaling back their commitment to MCU projects.
It's kind of funny though, Nick. It's just like, well, you usually make such awful decisions, Disney. What's going on? Like, why the change of heart? Like,
well, it's explained pretty neatly here in the article. Actually, when you look at Eternals, got a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes, $402 million worldwide. That came nowhere near breaking even. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, 46% Rotten Tomatoes, $476 million worldwide, and The Marvels, 62%, $206 million worldwide.
You know, it's half tempting to turn the whole narrative around, right? Like, I've seen tweets go out that are viral. They're like, it's so unfair. Like, the complaints about having too many women in things is finally taking hold, and it looks like Hollywood are now going to start trying to, correct for it. And it's like, no, it's money. It's always been money. It's money. You guys should have showed up to these movies, but you didn't. Probably because they were shit. But the fact is, you didn't show up. You didn't support them, so now they're dying. And it's like, to be fair, I don't blame you for not supporting the Marvels. Don't blame me for not supporting Quantumania. Don't blame me for not supporting, what the fuck was the other one? Eternals? Did anyone even see that? I don't think so.
That's why I want to ask you, Drinker. I mean, Eternals box office doesn't matter because that movie, I was told, was saving lives.
It literally saved lives.
Exactly. That's all I care about. I don't care about the box office. It saved lives. Huh.
Yeah. It's almost as if these studios, and this kind of bleeds into gaming as well.
Oh boy,
is they're trying to sell to a demographic that isn't going to see the loudest people online that are angry about whatever movement or whatever representation. They're not even watching the film in the end, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Women did not support the Marvels. Simple as that.
Women didn't support Madam Web either.
Damn you, women.
Why don't you help each other, women?
And it's when they always
we're giving you every opportunity here. Come on, prove us wrong,
you damn it.
They always do those polls too. It's like Madam Web was it the demographic of women? Then of course, like 85% of viewers were men.
Yep,
and like Ghostbusters, whatever the remake crappy one. It's
we jest, right? But like they're obviously prepared to show up in large numbers for Barbie. So
of course, the truth is that these are really shit films, and that no one likes them. They're used in as props in a proxy war for culture a lot of the time. It's not actually a thing anyone cares about.
All right, guys. So
it's always been that
easy ritual that's helped my grandma.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
That was me. I'm sorry. My apologies.
I mean, to be fair, of all the things that could have suddenly come out audio-wise, it could have been worse.
I usually wait till 1 a.m. to start watching that kind of stuff, Chris.
Sorry.
I mean, he's got the sandworm bucket behind him. Come on.
I have to share this one as well. This super chat that just came in for 50 buckaroos.
Wow, nice.
Dang, Sydney looks smoking in that dress. Anyway, yes, I think most people are becoming conditioned to woke culture. You think everything has an agenda because 90% of the time it does. Still some decent movies being made like Dune, Iron Claw, and Godzilla -1.
Sure.
There are, yeah, and that's why I think you need to try extra hard to champion those movies that are actually good because they deserve it.
Yeah,
and in contrast, they're even better. You go see a movie. I remember when I went and saw Top Gun Maverick. I was 100% expecting for Tom Cruise to be old, tired, annoyed, sad, underperforming, and everybody kicks his ass, and he's just badass the whole movie. So I was like, okay, this is great. It all worked out, and in comparison, in contrast to what I'm used to, it probably made the film even seem better. So
yeah, and the film did $1.2 billion.
Yeah,
yeah.
So.
Which ain't so bad.
People knowing your audience.
Yeah. What is Dune 2 sitting at now, actually?
Well, I know it did surpass part 1 within 2 weeks. So it's definitely higher than part 1. And like
more worms.
Yeah, more.
Just give me more worms. That's all I need.
Just shy of 380 million at the moment.
What's like you said, Drinker? I'm not sure because I know Chris saw it early screening too. That when I went to go see Dune 2, the Regal fan screening, that's the most I see my mall populated in the past 6 months. There was like 1,000 people going to see Dune, and I've never seen that. I can't tell you the last film I've seen that many people. Like my Dune screening was sold out. I can't tell you the last screening I saw that was sold out in the past 5 years. Maybe the last Spider-Man because Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, but that's it.
Yeah, it was probably when I went and saw Endgame. It was like packed to the rim.
Yeah.
You could hear people like audibly sobbing at the Tony Stark thing. So yeah, there was a lot of people in there, man.
Yeah, the IMAX, like I saw Dune 2 in IMAX, sold out. Like I had to be sat right at the front because it was like the only seats left.
Oh
Nightmare.
god, the breakneck ones. You're like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's even worse than an IMAX screen. You're like, oh,
Because it goes right down to the floor too. So you're like, you look up like that.
but the
Yeah.
worms were so big.
the
worms
so
are even
bigger.
Not an unhealthy
my
worm
God.
obsession.
I know, yeah. God damn, it's all you ever want to talk about is worms.
That's why I like the second one so much. You only saw like one worm in the first one.
I'm buying you tequila. I swear.
It was a good whim, though.
It was.
It was.
It was, yeah.
It was the biggest
Fun
one
to
too.
ride, as they say.
Al Shalul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Al Shaloob.
Can't forget about him. He's
Why can't the Fremen talk like that?